Don't cry for me, Argentina. Hola chicos y chicas. So I've just completed my second week in Buenos Aires and it's starting to feel a bit like home now. So I'm really enjoying it and feeling settled. I've found all my local shops. I've been recceing a lot of the local cafes where I've been spending the afternoon writing and eating Medialunas. Medialunas are basically shaped like a croissant, but they've got like sugar on top and they're a little bit more doughy and they're bloody delicious. So I've had one of them pretty much every single day and enjoying it. Today is the World Cup final day and it is cold and wet and miserable outside. Kick-off's in about an hour. I went to get groceries earlier and the shop was heaving, the supermarket. Everybody's buying beers and snacks. So I think they're going to sell out of those. Apparently all the shops are going to be closed from 3 o'clock for kick-off at 4 o'clock. So I had to get my weekly supplies in early. But I'm glad I've got them. I was going to go to the fan park, but truth be told, it's too cold and it's too wet. I ran up around there earlier this morning and you see people were starting to mill around. But I watched the game at home on Wednesday when Argentina beat England and it went freaking mental when they scored. I'm in an apartment building, this apartment building's opposite me, and I knew Argentina had scored before I saw it on the telly because people must have been watching it at a different speed or on a different channel or on the radio because it went absolutely crazy. Key video. This is what happens when Argentina score. I went out that night to Palermo, Soho, and it was bonkers out there. Cue next video. And it was a brilliant thing to see, but when you're on your own and you're in a big crowd like that, it's kind of intimidating. So I think unless you're like a little bit tipsy yourself, it's quite hard to join in. So I tried, I danced a little bit, but oh my goodness, when fireworks were going off and everybody was just like drinking, a bit of a smell of weed as well, it was just like, this is going to get out of control. And it was only about 8:30 at night, so I thought, let's just go home, you're too old for this SHIT. So, but that was good fun. People have been a bit nervous in the build-up, but the whole city is based on the football. Vamos Argentina is on all the shops everywhere. Everybody's wearing their kits. It's crazy, so I really hope they do it today. If they win, I might go for a walk and see what's occurring. It sounds awful, doesn't it? It feels like I really should go out there and celebrate, but as I said, when you're on your own, it's quite kind of intimidating when there's a huge crowd. I did go out last night and the city was super quiet. I found a really cool cocktail bar. Proceeded to have ceviches, something or other, which is kind of like raw local fish, and it was bloody delicious. And I had a Fernet a cola, a cocktail and a glass of wine, and I was really rather quite drunk, but it was good fun even though there was hardly anybody out. I also did a bit of sightseeing yesterday and it was so quiet. I spoke to an Uber driver and asked him why it was so quiet, and he was saying it's because it's the winter holidays, so people have gone away, it's cold, and because of the match tomorrow nobody was out and about. So you know, my big sightseeing day ended in a bit of a whimper really, but it was nice to see some of the key sites. And Buenos Aires is such a grand looking place. Some really beautiful large buildings. I'm really enjoying it here. That's it really, I've got not much else to say. This sounds like a really boring phone call one of your relatives makes when they call up to say how their time's going. But there you go. hope you're all okay. Tune in next week for more adventures.